Welcome to this Zentangle Quickie. My name is Heather Hartwick Gladden. I'm a Certified Zentangle Teacher. And today we're going to take a look at the Tangle Keeta from Sarah Harrison. This is a cute one, another flower-shaped tangle, and one that you can, kind of place anywhere. It's one of those neat tangles. So this one, and it's pretty easy, which is also nice. All right, this one starts with, we're just going to do a trio of orbs wherever you want the center of this to be. Okay? And so I'm making these one size, and then we're going to, just in these little crevices, we're going to add 3 more, maybe a smidge smaller. And then, and I'm just going to draw one big one here. We're going to do, so these 3 that you just added on either side. So I'm going to start on the left side of this orb that I just added. And I'm going to draw a large curved line. And this, of course, however big you want it, that's up to you. And we're going to do a second one on the either, on the either side, oh my gosh, on the other side, sheesh. And then we're going to connect the 2 lines, like so, okay? And we'll do that one more, we'll do it actually 2 more times. All right, so on the left side of this little bit smaller orb, or how do you say the orbs on the outside, I guess, curve line. On the left side, a curved line on the right side. Also, the width is also something that you can play with. And then we'll do it on the last one here. I like this because sometimes this tells you where to draw the lines. Because some of these, tangles that are similar to this, I find it difficult because I need to have kind of something to go on. Otherwise, I haven't used the internal joke of, it makes it a little bit too much like art type of thing. Okay, so if you're new to my videos, not an artist, but I can do Zentangle. I call myself a non-artist because I do not feel necessarily that I am. But I guess Zentangle artist, that will work. So that's the joke between my friends and I, is if something became a little bit too much like art, it was like, okay, no. All right. So next step after you have these 3 is we're going to aura these 3 original orbs. So going from, this line, curved line to that curved line, just an aura. Of course, or you could say a curved line. We're essentially auraing, and for those that don't know, to aura is essentially to outline, as you can see. So on all 3 of those, or you can think of it as just a curved line a little ways up from that orb. Whatever works. Then we're going to do some more auraing. And now we're going to aura, the rest of, I guess we'll just call this, this big petal, these curved lines here. So you decide how far apart you want your aura to be. So like so. That's how I like mine. And then, now here's something. I was doing this both ways. I'm going to share it with you so you can figure out which is going to be easier for you. Number 1, well, we'll do it. I'll keep going the way I was going. So, aura this, and then I'm going to go, I just wrote on myself, and I'm going to go across here and aura that, and then coming up this way, and we'll meet, like so. Or you can aura this line, kind of in the same way, and then you have to go up a little bit past it, right? Aura this one, so kind of in the order in which we did them, and then you can connect those 2 lines. So that is up to you, whatever works best. And I was kind of flipping between doing it both ways, and that's why I wanted to share, because we all work differently, and if for some reason any part of that is frustrating, you just try it a different way, right? Okay, so once we have all of those auras done, then in between these petals, if you will, I'm just going to draw another curved line, and then at the end, a little orb. And I kind of try to go along, you know, whatever the curve, although, you know, this curve and this curve are a little bit different, but, you know, just somewhere in between, like so. And it's just cute. Now, if we were to do some shading, here's one way. I'm going to go on the outside of this. And actually, it's funny because as I'm doing this, every time I do a tangle, it's like you come up with different ideas. Oh, we could try this. Oh, I could try that. So I just put some graphite on, you know, in that original petal that we did, and then I'm spreading it out just a little bit into that. Just for that gradient, you know, and you can take it out as much as you want. It's always good to point your tortillon, you know, towards put it on the graphite and then work it down the other way. I was wanting to, you know, go this way, although you could go, it sort of works. What we want to avoid is, you know, putting graphite where you don't want it. And I just want it kind of spread out and into the petal. And actually what's fun, mine are big enough that, although this one not so much, but it's kind of fun to see how, you know, spread it into the whole area, and just to get the graphite to have a nice enough gradient where it does just disappear into the natural tile color. So that's kind of neat. And that's it. That is basically it. Now, as I mentioned, this is one of those tangles that you would do, you know, and so I was playing with it. You know, if you have a particular space that you're working in, and, you know, you could put several, you know, and that's how this one is. It's really, really cute. And I'm thinking, oh my goodness, if we added some color, which you can of course do. I'm picturing some other things. This one I accidentally colored in the orbs. I'm like, that looks kind of neat. I have some other things in my head. Actually, I'm gonna try. Let me just, because it's in my head, I'm gonna do it on just one of these. I do like when we do these like little hash marks, like that, just little straight lines. And with this, I'm picking up the pen as I go, so it's almost like a flick almost. I don't want them too long like that, but anyway. Oh, look at how neat that looks. So you could do that instead of graphite, or as I did, in addition to, because it was just striking me as something that needed to do. So there we go. Anyway, yeah, I'm picturing lots of fun opportunity with this one. So in the description box, there are my step outs, as well as I'll put under the for more inspiration the Tangle Patterns link, so you can see the step out right from Sarah. Also in that description box, ways to connect with me if you'd like to. I do both paid and free classes. Actually, I do more free classes than I do paid classes, but you can check all that out on my website, as well as ways to to contact me if you wish. Would love to have any comments. And if you are not subscribed to the channel, it would be my honor if you were to subscribe. And when you do, make sure you hit that notification bell, so that way you can give the instructions on how you want to be notified, if you want to be notified at all. So with that, thank you so much for watching, and I wish you happy tangling.